All right, we are back. And this is one of the individuals who I managed to see a little bit of his game in the first round, and he is the one with the grotesquely fast deck. So if I'm going to lose a round, this is probably going to be it. But you know, we really pushed through with our terrible deck here. This hand is not terrible. I'd like to see a black, but other than that, we're pretty fixed up for the most part. But his deck is very good. His deck does have a lot of 2 and 3 power creatures, so I'm hoping that when I do get down my Lobber Crew... Whew, I almost missed that. I didn't think he would put me first. That's kind of... Unless I won the... Did I win the... I, like, never win the... I never win the dice roll, so I'm like... When I win the dice roll, it's like... Did that just happen? Alright, so we have a Spawnrix Made. That's pretty good. That's still not the black I wanted to see. Got plenty of black. We do have inspiration, though, for some late game stuff, and swamp. Alright, no swamp. We can, however, go ahead and play out our Lobber Crew. That's not terrible. From what I've seen of his deck, that does shut down the early aggression. And who knows, maybe this deck that's basically lost every game it's ever been in is the answer against his deck. I don't really know. Or maybe he kept a 2-land hand and now he's screwed. But realistically, I'm not doing much better because... let's see. There was no point in inspirationing there because even if I did draw, I couldn't inspiration unless I put down a land. So it's not really a huge deal there. I will go ahead and inspiration at the end of his turn and hope that I draw into some black. Where's my black at? Oh, Grove of the Guardian. Ugh. And he is accelerating. So he missed those land drops, but he is accelerating. And we are going to go ahead and inspiration here. And we draw 2 mountains. Okay. Well, that was actually very timely for the mountains. And I forgot to use the Lobber Crew. Oh, that's what happens when I get tired. All right. Let's play this correctly here. Or as correctly as we can. We still don't have any black. We go ahead and play the Vassal Soul. And if I lose this game by 1 damage, I feel like an idiot. So it's telling me to go ahead and pling, so I will go ahead and do that. Thank you for telling me that. Not doing terribly. If we do rip a swamp, we will have the Spawn of Rix Made on tap, and we will have that also with a Rogue's Passage, which I certainly don't mind. Let's see what he has here for 4. Runewing. Okay. Runewing's good. That shuts down our Vassal Soul. I'm not going to forget to ping this time with the Lobber Crew. And we have a Runewing of our own. Interesting. Okay. So, let's see here. Do I just want to take his Runewing out and... let me think here. I think I go ahead and swing in here. He'll probably trade, and then we'll play a Runewing of our own. I don't think I mind that too much. Yep. That does get him an extra card. Go ahead and do that in case we need to Izzet Charm something. This is not the deck I saw from him the first time. I saw red and black. So I wonder if he did the same thing that we did, which is basically create totally separate decks. Alright, let's go ahead and remember to pling. That does, however, completely shut down our Runewing. Doorkeeper. Okay, so now we go for the mill plan. That's hilarious. We can use the Rogue's Passage, but For right now, I guess we'll just go ahead and stay where we are. We do have this Is It charm, which I'm kind of curious how I want to use this. Temple Garden. Wow. Good for you. Grove of the Garden and Temple Garden? Or Grove of the Guardian and Temple Garden? Nice. Centaur Healer is really good. So he's back up to 20. So all the damage we just did is completely nullified. Makes me sad. Go ahead and pling. Take that 1 point of damage. There's the swamp that we've been waiting for Lord knows how long. And there's no reason not to play our Spawn of Rixmati. Let's see here. Rogue's Passage, so we still have Is It charm up. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Yes, I do. It's not really a big deal either way because no matter what we do, it's pretty easily Selesnya charmed. It's either a 5-3 or a 6-4. So what can you do there? I do have this Is It charm, which is kind of neat. I don't know if I'll ever end up using it. Nothing, huh? All right. Well, have a damage. Skyline Predator. That's pretty good. But for right now, I think the obvious play is to attempt to get in here with our spawn. And that is a beating. If he lets that through, that is a beating. He was tapping. No, he's not. All right. Excuse me, sorry. I'm still not feeling 100%. I had that cold from before, and it's still lingering. What do we got here? Yep, gonna be doing the Grove of the Guardian. Let's see, is there anything I can do about that? I don't think that there is. That sucks. Rune Wing Fodder. But that's actually not terrible, because we basically have him in 2 turns unless he can deal with the Spawn of Rixmati. So Selesnya Charm is going to do good against that when I side in the other deck. Although this deck is not performing... This deck is performing admirably. Not doing too shabby at all, considering it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. He does have plenty of cards in his hand. Bluster Squall is terrible. So he's going to get in for... Man alive. He's going to get in for 5-13. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, I should have plinged. Urgh. Yes, scream at your screens as I fail. Oh, man. At least he can't activate the Azorius Key Rune. So that's kind of nice. Oh, man alive. It's not good. It is not good. What I have done on this day is a total failure of Magic players everywhere. It makes me sad. You big vigilance creature, you. Ripping any land would be really good. I kind of want to keep this... Let's see, what do I want? What do I want to see? Another swamp would probably be pretty good. What else are you playing? You playing Giant Growth? Okay. Playing Common Bond. You know what? No. No, 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 no. No. What do you think about that? And I can even block. Think about them apples. Oh, I can't block. Or I missed it. Oh well. Pling. Yep, because I missed that pling. He's down to 2. He would have been at 1. Oh, that sucks. Because I'm an idiot. No. Because I missed several plings. So if I lose the game, it's because I'm a bad player, and if I win the game, it's because I got lucky. Man, I always get sloppy late at night. Oh well, that's how you learn. You try and not make the same mistake twice, but considering I've made the Lobber Crew mistake like 3 or 4 times right now, there's not a lot to be said about my skill. When I'm focused, I do all right. When it gets late at night, I start losing a little bit of focus. Like I've had this text thing up the whole time. I don't even know how long that's been there. But I'm pretty new to this whole playing while talking thing too. I mean, usually when I play with my friends, we just kind of sit there and like scowl at one another. Sometimes we say a little something like "boom" or "double mind rot." I think that was said like 1 time. Main decking 2 mind rots. Something you only see in Paper Magic. I shouldn't say that. I saw that on another commentator's video, actually. Someone had 2 mind rots. He didn't play them in the same turn, but he did have 2 mind rots. All right, what are we seeing here? Okay. So gonna come in. All right. So the idea is what is the idea? Block here. Oh, keep on doing that. Block here. Block here. Block here. And hope he doesn't have some sort of trample spell. Giant growth. Yep. Ouch. And we won it. Despite all those mistakes, we somehow managed to win that. Man, do I keep this deck? Deck actually performed very admirably. It has like Void Wielders and stuff to deal with that traumatic creature. But I don't know. I don't think you mess with a good thing. Maybe we just keep the pattern of pain going and throw in our white deck here. Throw him for a loop. Not a bad showing, though, from the Izzet pile. Towering Indrik. Sunring growth is good. And what do we want to do here? Well, I think we'll just go in like we did last time. Like that. With a Selesnya Guildgate and a Rogue's Passage. And go ahead and add some land. And I think it was like 6-5 last time. Yeah, 6-5 sounds good. Yeah, that's pretty much where we need to be, I think. Go ahead and submit this and see how she does. Selesnya Charm, gonna do some work. Sundering Growth gonna do some work. I think he might be switching out for his other deck too, because like I said, when I saw a game with him in it, his deck had black and red. And that was not a black and red deck. Yeah, this hand is pretty good. No. Yeah, sorry about like missing the hello and good luck that first time there. Sorry if I sound like an a-hole now that I've said it like after I won the first game. Yep, there we go. Okay, so he's in his black deck. Hello, Rakdos Cackler. That's pretty bad. Plains. Alright, well. Can only hope. So the Rakdos Cackler is going to get in for at least 4. Because I do not want to use the Selesnya Charm against that thing. Man, Blood Crypt. He got a Blood Crypt and a Temple Garden? Alright, well. That's all we got right now. We'll put down the Centaur Healer, which will stem the flow of blood a little bit, but other than that... but I can't complain too much. We are ripping lands. There's more plains in this deck than forests, so it's like I would really like to see our other two white drop creature. That's fantastic. Alright, well, go ahead and put her down. Centaur Healer. That stops the Rakdos Cackler at least, unless he has a Annihilating Fire. If he swings in, I'll take that block. I don't care if he has a Dino Charge or anything like that. Well, he's tapping not for an Annihilating Fire, so maybe an Augur Spray? Rakdos Keyroom, that's pretty good too. That's really good, actually. White. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. It's kind of white mana. Get in there. Get in there. And we do have some plays to include an Avenging Arrow, at the very least. Yep. So he's going to slam in for 5. Makes me sad. Down to 14, and we will go ahead and Avenging Arrow. I assume he'll have a 3-mana play. Yeah, there we go. Dead Reveler, Stab Wound. That's pretty bad. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Nothing much I can do about that. I'm actually just going to go ahead and do this right now. Just because it's like, he's tapped out and I just don't want to forget. So our Centaur is now a Centaur blocker. Yes, I play my Destruction's abilities main phase. Hate me. Alright. Towering Indrik, that's okay. Let's see here. Captain is pretty good. Let's see. Captain is probably our best. Let me think here. Well, there's no reason not to swing in now, so I guess we will. But we are not winning this race as of right now. Oh man, we need to get more stuff on the board. I think we'll just do this precinct captain right now. It does take care of any Rakdos Cacklers, but that stab wound is really going to cause some damage. And the precinct captain does have first strike, so that is pretty good. He does have mana for Augur Spree, okay, or a Street Spasm. That's pretty good too. So should have played around that removal and kept my Centaur back to block, because that'll bring us down to 8. Let's see, Beastmaster's okay. Beastmaster's pretty good, I guess. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. I've got to keep this Centaur healer back now. Yeah, he's going to let his stab wound do all the work. Chorus of Might is okay. How do we do this? Possibly could have swung in there. Doesn't have any actual blockers. Alright, so let's do some math here real quick. A Chorus of Might, everything gets +4/+4. Yep, let's do it. If he has removal, he has removal. We're dying to stab wound right now anyway. Yeah, it looks like he's got it. Possibly an Augur Spree or a launch party. Yep. So that looks like it's going to be enough to do it to us. There's no way we can come back from that. Oh, good game. Man. Alright. So we have answers to those cards. We just didn't happen to see any of them. We do have our Sundering Growth. If I had to, I could even Tristani's Judgment. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Avenging Arrow says creature that has dealt damage, so I can even Avenging Arrow my own creature. Let's see. Is there anything I could put in? Do I stay with the old deck? He's got a lot of single target removal. Man, does that old red deck maybe take it home for us? The old Is It deck? Okay, Skyline Predator, Runewing, Inspiration in Action, Injunction, Doorkeeper. Annihilating Fire, Lobber Crew, Vassal Soul, Guild Mage, Parry Is It Charms, Goblin, Rakdos. my Rogue's Passage at? There it is. Oh man. Alright, Skyline Predator. Roustabout. Roustabout or Dead Reveler? Let's try that. All right, hand doesn't look terrible. We'll go ahead with it, and let's see if our terrible deck can pull us out of the hole here. We have a couple of ways of dealing with Stab Wound to include an Izzet Charm. Got our Lobber Crew in our hand, which I will undoubtedly forget to utilize over and over again. But this is the finals. You expect that we'd be against a deck that would have some definite prowess. If we do get land flooded, we can always throw down the Nivik Guildmage ability. Like I said, I never usually end up using that Nivik's Guildmage ability, but you never know. Alright. Annihilating Fire is pretty good. Would really like to see some blue mana. But I'm not going to scoff at an Annihilating Fire. What do you got? Frostburn Weird. That's pretty good. Well, alright, let's go ahead and run this guy out. Frostburn Weird is a card. Yeah, that Guildmage is pretty bad for us. I cannot plink it yet, I know that much at least. Rogue's Passage A. Alrighty. Well. Let's see that sweet, sweet blue mana. Let's see here. He could reduce it by 2. I kind of think it's just better if I just Annihilating Fire it right now. Well, I can actually make him tap out his mana, I think, this way. Right. Right. And now we go ahead and Annihilating Fire. Alrighty. That worked out decently. Basically ended up time walking him there. Blue mana. Alrighty. We are still not doing great. But we're getting somewhere here. Let's see, compare this to the Izzet Charm. Or get a Guildmage out. I think for right now we just get the Guildmage out. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pling. Can't use the ability yet, but it's not, doesn't make me feel absolutely horrible. Jailbreaker's good. More red mana. Alrighty. I think we go ahead and draw a card here. See if we can start moving things along. That's a land, but not really what we needed. Not the land I was looking for. Oh man, yeah, that jailbreaker. That jailbreaker. How about them jailbreakers? They're pretty bad. I need another blue mana. The only good part is that that jailbreaker cannot attack us right yet, which is good. Alright, we have a Void Wielder. That's not bad. Oh man, let's see here. Oh, alright. Blue mana. Goblin Electromancer. Sure. Let's see. Instant and sorceries are one less to cast. No, I don't really need that either. Man, maybe I just need to start getting in here before he starts getting a guild gate online or something. Getting strapped on blue mana is killing me. Yep, that's a Splatter Thug. And he holds it back. Interesting. Alright. MVP, the Lobber Crew. Lobber Crew going to work. And I'm drawing through my deck here. Alright. Let's see here. Kind of think we just start Rogue's Passaging. Rogue's Passaging a Nivix Guild Mage. How sad is that? Oh man. Rogue's Passage. This Lobber Crew is taking care of that Splatter Thug at the very least. So he does want to come in. I think we will go ahead and block the Splatter Thug. Okay. 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 Now's a good time to use an Izzet Charm, I think. Used up quite a little bit of mana there. No annihilating fire mana, which is good. Go ahead and make sure we get our pling here because we're going to need every single point of damage we can possibly get. That is great. I don't have enough mana to do both, but that is darn good. Darn good. Skyline Predator. Yeah. Problem is, because I'm not attacking, he pretty much knows I have some sort of trick. Or I imagine he knows this now. Stab wound. That's pretty bad. Is he just going to let Stab Wound try and take over the game? Like he did the last time? Ugh. If I block here, we go 1 for 1. I take him down to 11. I'm going to go down to 16. I think we're going to keep our Lobber Crew alive for right now. Alright, first things first. Dispel is good. Alrighty, let's see here. So, Rogue's Passage. That one. Alright. I want to keep Dispel mana open just in case. And unless he has something cool in his hand, I think we might actually have this. I do not know. What would he need to do here? Let's see. Go ahead and use that. On a side note, I could have void wielded, but the way things are going right now, this kind of looks like the way to go. Alright, so, moment of truth. Here we go. What do you got? He has absolutely nothing, and there you go. Well, despite a whole bunch of bad play from me, we did manage to get to the finals, and in a stroke of irony, I guess you would call it, our terrible deck, or the first deck that we built that went 0-2 the first 2 rounds, got us there. And I feel really good about that. I'm really glad that that this little deck I came up with kind of showed what it could do toward the end there, which is like barely scrape by a victory. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed the matches. I know they were way longer than I'm used to because pretty much all of them were 3-game matches. But hey, that's just more for you guys to watch, right? Yeah. All right. Other than that, I hope you guys had fun watching and keep on drafting or keep on playing your seals and keep on learning about Magic and have fun. And I'm terrible when I'm tired and I ramble on. And I need something to drink, and I need to go to sleep. And I need to turn off this video now, so I will see you later. Bye.